Hey guys, welcome back to Landshark. This is just a quick video to show you my quad lock setup that I have on my Vstrom for my iPhone 11. So I'm going to show you how I install it and how I use it. That's the beauty of this thing, it can be adjusted any way you want it. Let's try it this way. Let's see how this fits. So I'm going to try and get it even with the bar this way. It's actually even with the bar, just using the supplied. What I like about this kit is you don't need any tools, everything is supplied. It's very much like IKEA, it's just an Allen key. That seems to be nice and snug, and that's with the 22mm insert on the standard bar. So these are standard bars for 2013 Vstrom 650. And I'm just snugging it down. Get a shot of how snug that is. It's pretty snug. I don't want to tighten it too much, but I feel that's pretty snug. There's a bit of a gap there in the insert, but I feel that's the way it's meant to be. Oh, that was nearly a disaster. So maybe if I have it somewhere like that, that looks pretty cool there. That's not how they have it in the diagram. But look, I feel this thing is just really modular, really adjustable. You can have it however you want. That's the beauty of this thing. It's actually very well designed. Good solid material. Is that going to get in the way of my key? Not really. Not really. But I mean, I can adjust it. We're going to adjust this to get out of the way of the key. I'm going to take this out. I think the dampener is meant to be like that. So the dampener I'm going to keep the dampener the way it is, because that's the way it's designed to be. It's just a glorified rubber on the mount. But I guess it works. And I'm just going to adjust that way. Now it's totally out of the way of the key. And I want to make it even so it fits the bar. That looks pretty cool to me there. We'll see how this goes, and I'll check the tension on it after a couple of rides, after a ride. So it says when you're putting your phone in, you just go in from 45 degrees and it locks in. So I'm just going to go in like this. Then at the end of the day, push it and lock it. Not liking any of that. That is cool. It's like literally in the middle of my handlebars. I'm still looking at my instrumentation and I can glance down there if I've got Google Maps on. Basically this is the only thing I would have it for. I'm not going to take calls on it, I'm not going to check my feed. It's basically just a glorified GPS with my phone. So yeah, look, this is cool. This is cool. It seems pretty solid. And when I say there's movement, that's the dampener. Without that dampener, you would have no movement. So see how much shock absorption there is. That's the word I'm looking for. And then when you want to release it, quite simple: push, twist, release. How brilliant is that? I'm actually stoked with that. So let's push that on again. for sure I'll get better at that. So the weather comes along, starts chopping it down. Got my Google Maps on, everything's programmed, and I just slip on the all-weather poncho. Yeah? Brilliant. So now it's about as waterproof as you can get, or rainproof as you can get. Wouldn't trust it in the ocean, but that is the Quadlock on a Vstrom 2013. I'm stoked. I'm really happy with that. And it was a 22mm insert, which was the stock one, which I thought was for a bicycle, but it's actually for these handlebars. So they've got a couple more inserts. The stock one's 25mm. I'm sure that's there. Yeah, so that's 25mm. That's 28mm, 22mm. It'll pretty much fit most anything because it's not sealed. It'll fit if you've got fatter bars. So I've been using this for a few months now. I very rarely use the all-weather poncho. I pretty much, the iPhone's pretty waterproof in a standard form. I have the glass protector for it, and the Quadlock case is pretty watertight. And also, when I'm not using it, it doesn't take up much space. Like, it's just inobtrusive. You can't see, you don't really notice it. It doesn't get in your way. So overall, I've got to give the Quadlock setup a thumbs up. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not the cheapest setup out there, but you get what you pay for. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If it's been helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. And I'll see you next time.